Okay, here we are. Back at one of my favorite trees. Of course, I really don't have a favorite tree. Asking me what my favorite avocado tree is like asking me which of my 4 children is my favorite. They're all so unique. They're all my favorite. Anyway, so this is an update. This tree I've had on a few videos. It lives this really challenged environmental life down here with just nothing but pavement all around it. You see here, no one waters this tree ever. I don't think there's no irrigation. No one's watering this thing. Anyway, it's right on the street. There's asphalt all the way around it. There's a little bit of gravel on this side. But it's mainly just surrounded by a sea of asphalt and concrete. And I think the moisture is getting trapped under the asphalt and the concrete, which actually acts as a layer of mulch, but it also traps the oxygen. But anyway, whatever. You see the conditions it's growing in. And I've been following this tree since I was like 14 years old. And it's been killed back many times by freezes. It's in the coldest part of Lafayette. If you've seen this video, you remember that I live way up on top of the hill. It's frost-free up there. I can even grow mangoes up there. But down here in winter, I come down and there's frost on these roofs like repetitively all winter long. When up at my house up on the hill, there's hardly ever any frost. Not that frost kills avocado trees, but it certainly tells the story of cold air being heavy and ending up down here at the bottom. That's the creek right there. That's the main creek in Lafayette. That's the lowest spot in this valley. That's where all the cold air goes. So you can see we're, maybe 5 feet above that? And I was just looking at your avocado tree. Well, it finally happened. I was out here filming the tree and, out here from the public zone. And, next thing I know, door flies open on the house. Guy sticks his head out. He's like, "What are you doing, bro?" And I'm like, "Oh, just filming your tree." He's like, whoa, slow down, man. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's cool. So I got busted, and it was kind of ugly. And the guy's name that busted me was David.
That's me.
That guy. Don't mess with. What does your shirt say? He's a pepper. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, David was pretty cool. He didn't beat me up or anything. And as you can see, we are well beyond 6 feet. And I promised I wouldn't kiss him or anything like that. No funny business. And he said, "Okay, that's cool." And that way we don't have to wear a mask because I'm not about to get you sick. You're not about to get me sick.
We're all good.
Unless you can huck a loogie this far. Can you?
No.
You're not.
Feel good at
He's not going to do that. Neither will I. Anyway, so we're talking about David's avocado tree here. Now, the funny thing is that I've actually eaten an avocado off this tree. I found an avocado right over there last year or 2 years ago, and it was pretty good. It ripened up. It was good. And now the irony to that is that, David, exactly how many avocados have you eaten from this tree?
0.
0. So I have eaten more avocados from David's tree than David himself is.
I'm not exactly like an avocado aficionado. I mean,
Right.
The first time I had guacamole, I was in my 20s, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
my wife eats them, and she may have had one of them, but I haven't had a single one of them. Occasionally you'd see them, or like you saw one on the street, you'd see one out here, but it didn't to me look very appetizing or look like something that was going to ripen, to be honest.
Right. But you might not be an avocado aficcionado eating wise, but you're certainly an incredible grower of
Yes.
avocados.
Yes.
What's your secret here,
The
David?
secret is never water it. Never water it. Don't spike it. Don't do anything. Just marvel at it. Occasionally trim it back in a very indiscriminate manner that is probably not healthy for the tree. Like occasionally I can remember just grabbing a branch that was hanging down over the car or something and breaking off. It grows in spite of me, I think.
In spite
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
I was telling David how I've been stalking his tree. Apparently the house has been in the family for a long time. David's been here for exactly 4 years. So this is the first time he's run into me. But I've actually been stalking your tree for 37 years.
Unbelievable.
That's kind of psycho, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe the police aren't involved at this point.
I know. Yeah, so the interesting part about this is that this tree has not fruited really ever in any significant way until this year. And we were talking about what the theory is on that. I'm thinking maybe this thing got knocked back by so many freezes that it rejuvenated the tree. And when these trees are seedling grown, which I think this one probably is, they can spend a decade growing, just trying to grow to get up into the sunlight before they're going to try to reproduce with seeds and fruit. And my theory is it got knocked back so many times it got rejuvenated, meaning it got that schedule set back. And now and only now did it get to critical mass where it's like, okay, I'm a big boy tree now. I'm dominating the canopy.
Yep.
It's time for me to reproduce.
Yep.
What do you think about that theory?
I think that's a very plausible explanation.
Right. And so,
And what better year to come out than 2020, right? I mean,
yeah.
Amid the virus, to
Right.
show this is the spirit that will not be dominated.
Yes.
Lafayette.
Yes.
The spirit of Lafayette.
Yes.
Yeah.
David,
Deep in the
2024.
valley.
We're going to start your campaign today.
I'm going to start eating these avocados.
You're going to run on a
This is my
platform for
season.
avocados in every pot.
Now I'm an avocado aficionado.
All right. Yeah, so here we are. So now I have official, David, do I have official permission to stalk your tree?
You do. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
So,
And we won't even get the police involved. We'll just let all the interested parties know that, hey,
can you let...
there's an avocado stalker. He's not a guy. Don't call the cops on this guy.
Can you tell all the neighbors too? Like,
Yeah, I'll let people know. Don't worry, this guy's okay.
yeah. Just tell
As
them.
long as it's always that hat.
Tell him Scary Hairy Gary with the Mexican hat might be talking to himself, looking up
Or
at
the avocados. He could be talking to the avocados.
I might talk to the avocados as well. All right, everybody. We're going to end on one of the most dense clusters of fruit I've ever seen, and it just happens to be from a tree in the coldest confines of Lafayette at the bottom of the mountain where all the frost goes to. And you can see what's possible here once you get your tree to critical mass. And I want to thank David for being so cool. I mean, he's pretty buffed. I was a little nervous when he came out, And
Thank you.
I almost ran, but all right, man. Thanks for the tour.
You got it. Take
All right.
care.